Hi, if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of June 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so Cancers, for some of you, there's been something around your heart area that is just kind of flip-flopping, constantly changing your mind, don't know what you want. This could be, you have a love-hate relationship with your job. You could have a love-hate relationship with the person you're in romantic love with. It could be around your own body. It could be around, projecting into the future what it is you want to do or what you thought you wanted to do. So there's just kind of this adjustment that's happening with your heart and with what it is that you desire. So this month you're going to find that that's going to expand even more. So there may be some more confusion, but at the same time, there's also going to be additional information that's going to come in that you'll be able to start to check off some of the boxes. So you'll feel a little more grounded within yourself, but there's going to be a lot more confusion externally. So with the people around you, you may be going, what? Like that kind of energy, like not understanding exactly where people are coming from. So there's a lot of miscommunication. It's just not for you. It's for all the signs. This is kind of what's up in the month of June. But it's a very lighthearted energy. So don't take anything too seriously if somebody comes at you. Cancers, I love you. I have a Cancer moon, so I get it. We're very sensitive people. And we can be sensitive, and sometimes we take things to heart that weren't meant for us, right? Somebody's just blowing off steam and we happen to be around and we think they're mad at us, or that we suddenly want to push back and start to yell back at them. It has nothing to do with us. So Cancers, this is a whole month where you just want to kind of like go with the flow and let everybody kind of like lose their mind on their own and don't get involved. All right. So now the good news is we have some opportunities here with the new moon in Gemini on the 4th and 5th to be able to plant some positive seeds for whatever it is that you want to create, Cancers. And for you, it could have to do with creativity and the way in which you spend your time, the way in which you enjoy life, having an opportunity to really be more playful and have more fun. So there's going to be lots of opportunities for you to be able to play in the month of June. And at the same time, you're going to have this strict schedule that you might have to adhere by. Maybe, there's more demands on you from work. But just know that when you're working, you're going to get a lot done. And when you're playing, it's going to be really fun and really carefree. So that's really the paradox is what you're going to be dancing with here in the month of June. The paradox of, working really hard and having a lot of fun, right? So really, really good opportunities. Now, let's look at relationships, such a romantic relationship. For those of you that are in a committed relationship, what can you expect for the month of June? Okay, the same. They're showing me there's more opportunity for you to spend time with each other. There's going to be less picking apart or feeling picked apart in the relationship. And it could be that the other partner is going to be traveling, or that you could be traveling, so there's more time apart. So when you actually get together, there's a greater ease and camaraderie and sense. So there's more appreciation for the one you're with. So I like that a lot. So there's a great appreciation. So let's see what goes on with those of you that are looking for love for the month of June. So you're going to have to, just being shown that you really need to stay the course. And how I'm interpreting this is that stay true to yourself, to what you like. Don't lose yourself in somebody else's vision. They're showing me the potential that could get you mixed up in things that you actually don't really like. And so therefore you end up dating the wrong person because you're trying to conform to somebody else. And I know that maybe that's not you, or it doesn't really sound like you, but that's kind of what's going on with this energy. We have Neptune and Saturn kind of at odds, and they're creating this different sort of energy of boundaries being erased and you being able to kind of like be more carefree. And then at the same, which is why all of a sudden you may get pulled into something that is not like you. That if somebody looked at you and went, "You're doing what?" Right? So it's kind of like one of those crazy months. So, and now listen, some of that can be good, right? It's always good to get outside of our box and to be able to experience life in a different way. It can be a little bit different if you ultimately end up dating somebody else like that. Just have fun, right? Just have fun. Don't try and make it into something. This is a month where you just want to explore and have fun. I'm not saying that it won't turn into something. I'm just saying don't try to make it into anything. Just experience it, be in the moment, be present to it, because there's a lot of energy that's moving. Next month is a much better month that's going to be able to manifest that particular love or a different love into something that's really sustainable for you. So it's an opportunity to spread your wings and allow love to come in a different way than you've never seen before, and go for it, enjoy it. Just don't try to make it anything. And the reason I keep coming back to that, Cancer, is because, what you guys look for, Cancers in particular, is security. You want security, right? And so because you want security, sometimes you look at things on paper and go, that looks good, this thing doesn't. And so, when you're spreading your wings and you look at something and you go, wow, I've never dated somebody like this before, and you get in a relationship with them, there is an internal tendency to just want to grab on. That's the Cancers have. And I'm not saying you're needy. I'm just saying it's an innate thing that if you're aware of, you can let go of. Now, of course, some of you have a Leo rising or a Leo moon, and Leos are very self-confident and self-assured. So you may be arguing with me right now saying that's bullshit. I don't feel that way. That's fine if that's you. Just know the information that's coming through is enjoy the person, have fun, spread your wings, go for it, and just be aware. All right. So enough around that. That's really interesting. I can feel that energy, that fighting energy. All right. So now let's go to the career and relationship for you guys. Some of you may be asked, there may be some confusion around schedules. So they're showing me like there may be some confusion around schedules, and you may end up like having more responsibility than you asked for this month, or maybe you asked for some time off and you didn't get it, and the boss forgot. So details. So you want to look forward and see if you have a vacation scheduled this month, you just want to double check and make sure. And I would even go back to the person and say, just as a reminder, I asked for XYZ off, right? So you're being guided to go ahead and double check if you ask for some time off for something special. And then also, as far as the career and money goes, for some of you, there's going to be an opportunity for you to be able to earn more money and also get a promotion if that's what you want. Now, there are some people who are happy with where they are, and a promotion will be offered and they'll go, I really don't want it. I don't want the headaches. I really don't want to be a manager. I'm really fine with where I'm at. So you'll have the opportunity to say no without any problems either, right? Sometimes you say no and then they're not happy with you, and the rest of your tenure there, they really hold it against you. That's not going to happen right now. So right now it's a really lighthearted energy. If you have an opportunity that comes up and you want to say no, no repercussions in saying no. So just be aware of that. Okay, so that's always good. And then also showing me some confusion for some of you around money and bank accounts. Where you may put something in the bank, it doesn't get credited, and then you try and spend the money, and you get this deficit in your account. So just be aware of making sure that when you put money in, that you keep your receipt and that it's really showing the date that it goes in, because you may need that to cover your butt later on. Small charges, but they're paying. So it's these little small things that may eat at you this month. You notice everything that's coming through is like little small vampire things. It's kind of like, you feel like you're being sucked dry by the end of the month, right? Because all these little nitpick things. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you just see it for what it is, like, okay, whatever, and it's just part of life, you'll be more less reactive and have a lot more fun. All right, so let's see if there's anything about your health that you need to be aware of for the month. For some of you, they're showing me your health, your hair, that maybe you're having issues with your hair either falling out or thinning or damaged. You're going to be able to get some information that's going to help you towards the end of the month. After the middle of the month, there's more information that's going to show you. And it could be also dealing with your endocrine system, being burned out, fried, exhausted. Some things that are going to help you in being able to get your health back on track, being able to get your mind, body, spirit back in order so that you feel less taxed, less drained. So there is information coming for those of you guys that are feeling that way. there's also for some of you an opportunity for you to get stronger this month. If you've already started to move in a direction of taking up something new for you, you're going to be able to really expand. So one key thing that you want to be aware of this month, Cancers, is your focus. Wherever you put your focus, this is with the Neptune's energy, it's going to expand. So that means don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want, right? So many times we're driving down the road, we're like, oh my God, don't hit that, right? Don't go that way. And what happens? You're on ice and you're going, don't make me go that way. And what happens? Because your focus is that way, that's where you go. So focus on the positive. You say, no, I want to stay on the road. I want to focus straight, right? Or no, I want this career to be good. This is the direction I'm heading. So if your focus, wherever your focus is going to grow. So keep it to the positive. Now let's look at something unexpected that may happen for you this month that you need to know about. There may be some unexpected invites that are really fun, really decadent. That is like, what? Like, wow, I get to go there, and it's out of your realm. Like it's out of your wheelhouse. This is unusual. It's kind of even bizarre that somehow or another you got on the guest list or you got the invite or that this is even happening. So there's this really like, what? Really? I get to go? Like, wow. So there's this really good opportunity for you to be able to get picked up and go someplace. And it feels like around the June 20th time frame. So go, whatever it is, just go enjoy it, have fun, and don't look back. I know some of you have got like, oh my God, I've got work. On these once in a lifetime kind of opportunities, just go do it. You'll figure it out, because therein again, we've got the taskmaster Saturn going, no, you need to do this, trying to stick to the guns. So you'll find a way, right? Look for the balance, figure it out. But on these once kind of, these amazing things like this, come on, you have to go do it. All right, you guys, sounds like a lot of fun. Really, now remember that wherever your focus is where your spirit's going to grow this month and go this month. So keep it lighthearted, keep it fun. Don't let these little nitpicky things get after you. Just really enjoy it. We have the full moon June 20th, which is a huge day because it is also brings in the summer solstice or the winter solstice if you're living in the southern hemisphere. So you'll be starting winter here in the northern hemisphere. It's our first day of summer. So really, this is huge energy that's pouring into our universe to support us. So we're going to really be open to receive. So, and that's where I was getting Cancer, that this big opportunity may show up for you. And it could also be something you've been longing to do or something you've been working towards. Because at the end of the month, we've got Mars going direct. And Mars is the planet where the universe helps us and helps moves us forward. It's a planet of action. So you're going to maybe start to feel like you have a lot more energy in getting things done or going in the direction you want to go. And that's at the end of the month. And then that will continue to slowly move forward. And then by August, it's going to be really opening up and really supporting us through the end of the year. All right, Cancers, have an amazing month. I love Cancers, and I love your heart energy and who you are. Just enjoy this month. Don't be too hard on yourself. Have an amazing June. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.